Hey, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching my other video, and thank you so much for coming back to see another one. Today we're gonna do a little story time. This one is going to be about how I ended up in Austin, Texas. It's, it's a story. So let's talk about it. Let me tell it. So basically, what caused the idea, and not so much the desire, but the need, I guess, for me to move was the fact that I wanted to get back into school. Oh, for context, this is set in August 2016. So I wanted to get back into school. I said, if I do not get back in school, I'm leaving. I'm moving. I got to go somewhere else. I need a fresh start. I need to do something else. I need to be somewhere else in general, like for real. So didn't get back into school, unfortunately. And I was like, well, I got to keep this promise to myself. I had been consistently inconsistent with fulfilling the promises I made to myself, not to anybody else, but to me. I would say I would do this and that, and I would never do it. And I was tired of that. I said, you know what? I'm going to say something and I'm going to mean it. I need to be a man of my word, especially when it comes to me, So I said, if I don't ever do it again in my life, I want to do it now. And so I did. So I found out I didn't get back into school August 11th. I was like, well, let's kind of start looking right now. And I did. I worked at Nordstrom at the time, and with Nordstrom, you can transfer from store to store pretty easily, pretty seamlessly. It's just, I want to go here. You're already an employee. They have a need. You can go fill it. So I went through the proper channels. I asked my manager. I told my manager. I asked HR. I told HR. They was like, yeah, we support you. Go ahead. Go for it. I was like, bet. So I'm looking at stores. I'm looking for stores. And I'm not seeing anything anywhere where I have family. I, of course, wanted to go somewhere where I knew somebody. I looked in New York, I looked in Jersey, I looked in Philly, I looked in Pennsylvania, I looked in Virginia, I looked in Florida, I looked in Georgia. I looked all on the East Coast, nothing. I'm like, damn. So I go to the West Coast. I'm like, I don't know anybody out here that I know of, but at the same time, I did have an affinity for Portland for a long time. Some starting around like 7th grade. Up until, they started kind of showing their ass with their, socio-political ignorance and intolerance. I was like, I'm good on you. So, but in 2016, I was still very much, a fan. So I looked in Portland, nothing. I'm like, damn. So I look in, all the big cities in California, LA, San Francisco, Santa Monica, all of them, nothing. So I look in Seattle, nothing. I'm like, all right, well, we're just gonna open it up to wherever. Whoever got an opening, I'm about to fill it, you feel me? And so somehow I looked in Texas. They said, "Oh, we got a new store opening. Not just an opening, but a brand new store in Austin, Texas." They needed a person to work in a department I was very familiar with. I was like, "This is for me." It almost felt like it was fortuitous, like it was meant to happen. It felt like fate for me, right? So I'm like, "Yes, let me go ahead and apply for this." So I applied for August 14th. And I'm like, all right, well, I know how quickly they work. I know how quickly they can move. I know how quickly they can get this done. I said, so I should get back, no later than the 21st, within a week. The yes that I knew was going to come. And the store opened September 30th, but we started setting up September 1st. So I'm like, I'm there September 1st. I'm getting money, hourly bread. And then I'm about to open a brand new store that, doesn't have a Nordstrom. I was like, I'm about to be living easy. This is about to be crazy bread. Like, it's about to be money I've never even seen before. That's what I was thinking. That's the dream I sold myself. So I'm like, all right, bet. So the 21st comes, no answer. I'm like, all right. 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, August 31st. I'm like, what's going on? I ain't heard nothing yet. Like, what, why? What's going on? And so now my patience is wearing thin. My optimism is dying down. My spirit is, kind of being worn. I'm like, what's going on? Like, the store opens in a month. You know what I'm saying? I was like, and I wanted to be there to open the store, set it up, do that. I wanted to be a part of the team. I wanted to get to know my coworkers. September 1st comes and goes. 2nd, 5th, 7th, 10th, the 15th, 2 weeks go by. I'm like, why am I still here? Mind you, I'm still going to work at my regular job in Charlotte as a commission-based salesperson. You would think as a person who, is planning a move, I would be slinging clothes left and right. Just really serving anybody who needs to be served. Just really giving them what they want and giving them more than that. Overselling, upselling, as they say, and getting money. getting my money, saving my money, stacking my bread so that when I get the inevitable yes, I'm in a good situation. I'm not in a precarious situation like, oh, okay, I can move. How? So I'm like, not doing that. Because I'm just so in my mind, I'm so upset, I'm so, perturbed, I'm distraught, I'm down in the dumps, my feelings is hurt, like, what's going on, what's happening, why didn't I call me back, what's up? So I'm like, I'm at work just looking forlorn, my twiddling my thumbs, I'm on my phone, thankfully it wasn't busy. Whenever I say thankfully, obviously if it was busy, I wanted it to be busy. But since it wasn't busy, it wasn't uncommon for me not to be working with a customer. So I'm just standing there, just looking really, over everything. Like, these people ain't called me back, what's going on? So time goes on, another week passes, September 26th. We still like, what's going on? I got my manager, he looking into things, the store manager's calling out there, HR's calling out there. I got my team, they support me. They like, what's going on? They just as, kind of confused as I am. So I'm like, the 23rd, 24th, 25th, my birthday is a week after, my birthday's October 2nd. I'm like, I'm about to, start planning for my birthday. Like, do I need to kind of get that, kind of going? Like, what's happening? And then the Halloween day happens. September 26th, 2016. I get a phone call from 512 number. That's the area code out here in Austin. She's like, oh, I was the HR manager for the store out here. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. We just been so busy. We'd love to have you. Can you get here on Thursday, September 29th? Mind you, she called me September 26th. I'm like, I can be there Wednesday. I was like, it's nothing, baby. Like, you want me there, I'm there. You feel me? So I'm geeked. I'm over the moon. I'm excited. It's the greatest day of my life. Everything panned out. Thank God he heard my prayers, heard my cries. He picked my face up off the ground. It's up. I go home and I tell my father and my brothers that I'm moving tomorrow. I kept everything under wraps. From everybody, with the exception of my mother and two of my friends, because, I had gotten to the point where I was just so tired of telling people about things that I was going to do, I wanted to do, and then them not happening and me looking stupid, that I just said, let me just let it happen first. And then I'm going to tell you. Now, granted, obviously, I didn't think that it would happen so late in the game. I thought I was going to have like months, or like a month and a half. Who knew it was going to be one day? So, I tell my father and my brothers, hey, I'm moving tomorrow. They're like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I am. I'm about to go pack right now. They're like, wait, what? Yeah, I'm out. Call one friend, I'm moving. She like, what? Call another friend on FaceTime. She crying. Text my homeboy, he out, I'm out. He like, what? Text me. I think I was able to get a drink with one friend. But it was like very much, last minute, spur of the moment type situation. So I'm moving tomorrow, right? I've been soaking at work for like a month. I have been at work not doing anything, not getting money, not saving money. I have $100 to my name on a credit card, not even in my bank account. That didn't stop me. That didn't stop me at all. I'm like, I'm going. Like, this is meant to happen. God wouldn't let this happen if it wasn't meant to. Because also I'm going to a brand new store. So I'm like, I'm about to be getting money. In my mind, it's an untapped market. It's a brand. It's the first Nordstrom in Austin at least. So I'm like, it's about to be fulfilling a need that people have been wanting for years. So I'm about to really walk into a cash cow. I'm thinking I'm about to get money. I'm about to be living in a penthouse. I'm about to get a brand new car. Clothes about to be dripped down, designer left, right, front, center. I'm about to be living my very best life. So I'm not worried that I don't have the money now because I'm going to have it in 2 weeks. I'm not bothered by that. And so, yeah, I get on the road September 27th at 5 p.m. for some reason. I don't know why. But I got on the road at rush hour. And it was supposed to take me 18 hours. But you know this lead foot I got. I got that 15. I was able to get gas twice, feed myself, and get a motel with $100. Shout out to credit. And yeah, I ended up in Austin August 28th, September 28th, 2016. And that is the beginning of another chapter in my life. I hope that you liked it because I enjoyed telling it. And if you did like it, go ahead and like this, video. If you have something to say, a question to ask, or whatever, go ahead and comment down below. And if you're ready to hear the rest of the stories that are sure to come, go ahead and subscribe. Until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye.